on my presentation. Like everyone has an ideal in their life and whom we look up to and would want to be like them. The majority of the people are inspired by the famous personalities like Mother Teresa and Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, and many more. Quite a few people claim they are inspired by famous personalities, not knowing what they have done. Just because of word of mouth, people come to take them as their heroes. My hero is not Einstein, even not Zuckerberg or Steve Jobs. In fact, my hero is the most poorest personality to date. But he is as important as Gandhi, as was Martin Luther King and many other famous personalities, but ignored by the modern world. So today I am going to proudly reveal my hero in a civilized country in a hope that he is depicted and recognized internationally. So before I speak of him, I would like to enlighten you guys the region where I come from. Balochistan is the place where I come from, and currently it is divided into three parts: Eastern, Western and Northern. Eastern part was occupied by Pakistan and Western part was occupied by Iran, and Northern part was gifted to Afghanistan by the British. So before the formation of Pakistan, Balochistan had declared its independence, but after 9 months, Balochistan was occupied by Pakistan. Therefore, since then there have been 5 conflicts between Baloch resistance and occupying forces, and the most previous one accelerated from 2005, and which is still going on. So thereafter, Baloch activists initiated to educate the people of Balochistan towards the freedom movement. Then in consequence, occupying forces have started mass disappearances, torture, kill and dump of Baloch people. This is where my hero comes to play his role, and his name is Mama Qadir Baloch. I admire this person because he is the greatest and most peaceful human rights activist I have ever seen, beside great Mandela, who passed away yesterday. May his soul rest in peace. Second, he lost his son in a struggle, but he continued his struggle for the rest of Baloch missing person. And he walked 760 miles for justice, for the safe recovery of thousands of missing Baloch who are behind torture cell of Pakistan. He also has been carrying the longest peaceful struggle since 2009. He was born in 1950 in Mastung, Balochistan. He is ethnically Baloch, and his occupation is a human rights activist, as he is vice chairman of our organization whose name is Voice for Baloch Missing Person. He completed his high school in 1966. Then he went for higher education in Quetta, capital city of Balochistan, where he completed his intermediate in 1968. Then he done his BCom in 1972 in Balochistan University of Quetta. In the mid of 2009, when Qadir's only son was abducted by security forces, that time he realized there should be an organization who raised voice for Baloch missing person, like enforce disappearances and kill and dump of Baloch people. So he formed an organization and named it Voice for Baloch Missing Person. And since then he is running his protest camp. And he started his camp from Quetta, a capital city of Balochistan. He set his camp in Quetta for 2 years. And during that time, he has been threatened, attacked by secret agencies, as once he was attacked, even his hand was fractured, as you can see in the picture. And also his camp was burned by the secret agencies many times. But despite all these threats and attack, he continued his camp. Then in the mid of 2011, he moved his camp to Islamabad, a capital city of Pakistan, where he set his camp in front of Pakistan National Assembly and Supreme Court. Then in the early of 2012, he took his camp to Karachi, where he completed 1,000 days of his peaceful hunger strike camp. And that day he took a big rally on that day, and then he took his camp to Quetta again in the mid of 2012. Then in Quetta, after spending 6 months, he thought he should take a big step now, because enforced disappearances and kill and dump of Baloch people is getting intensified. So he decided to take a big step to attract the civilized country attention, this massive human rights violation. So on 27th of October this year, he started a long march from Quetta to Karachi and covering 750 kilometers, which is equivalent to 460 miles. So he started with 20 people, and including his grandson. You can see his grandson holding his father's picture as he was killed by Pakistan security forces. You know, the most painful moment when his father was killed, and then this grandfather Qadir Baloch took his grandson to his father's dead body and asked him, "Do you know whose dead body is this?" The son couldn't recognize his. Then his father said, "Look at him carefully. This is your father, and understand this done to your father by Pakistan." That was the most painful moment. Anyway, his son also participated in the long march. The long march participated have been through rugged mountains, and due to which their feet blister and which turned into open wounds. But after all these difficulties and pain, he continued his march towards his destination. As the marcher arrived near to destination, they were welcomed by 1,000 of people. He completed his march on 22 of November 2013. It did not success to recover any single missing Baloch, but he did an effort to unite the Baloch, and make a longest march ever in history. After all his struggle during 4 years, his achievement is this: the International Organization of Human Rights released their reports, the situation in Balochistan. The one is Amnesty International, who named it kill and dump, and the other report was Human Rights Watch, who named it we can torture, kill or keep you for years. So now I'd like to show a video about him. This is a video about Gandhi, who did a long march in 1930 about against British industries in India. Only walked 300 miles. As you can see, the Gandhi between the participant. The difference between Gandhi and Kadir long march.
Leaving behind their loved ones, covering over 700 kilometers and braving cold weather in the rugged mountains and plains of Balochistan, these victims' families want to make their voices heard. It's been over 5 months that Nawaz administration is on the driving seat of the country. And the arrival of these people all the way from Quetta sends a clear message that this administration is not serious in ending enforced disappearances and serious human rights violations. Their only demand is the release of their loved ones, whose fate, they say, is now in the hands of the law enforcement agencies and Sharif's government.
We are here to mourn for our people, our friends, our relatives, our families who are missing for several years.
If the government was serious about the factor, so I don't think that this sort of long march had been happened.
Farzana Majid joined this march for his brother, a student leader and Baloch activist.
Our organization Voice for Baloch Missing Person, it arranged a long march from Quetta to Karachi, and I also joined it for the safe recovery of my brother Zakir Majid Baloch, and my brother Zakir Majid Baloch is in the custody of secret agencies since 4 years.
We want safety release of all Baloch students.
So this make me come to conclusion. We all know Malala, who raised voice for education, but we barely know about this great man who is staging protests and for several years. I'm not against Malala, but when I compare the work of Malala with this man, then it seems Kadir works to be far more superior than Malala. Malala was shot by Taliban, and sympathy of Malala turned into Nobel. Well, but in my opinion, Nobel is this man who is almost 70 years old, should be resting at home, but instead he dedicated his life to Baloch abductees. So that's it. If you guys have any question, I am happy to answer them now.
Has there been any response to this march that he completed? Has there been any positive response to it? Has anything been done since then?
Because of Mama Hunger Camp, international organization like Amnesty and Human Rights Watch released their reports, and about this march, because of this march, the missing person of Baloch have been more internationalized. How you can do negotiation when someone put gun on you, when the already military operation is carrying on, and
so none of the other countries decided to get involved?
No, not yet. That's why we want the international world to intervene in Balochistan, as they're intervening in Syria to stopping human rights violation. We want the same.
Any other
Is
questions?
there any question? No?
No, thank you.
Okay then. Thank you very much.
We're gonna stop.